Joe and Andrews. When my husband, Andy, got to the point that I couldn't take care of him anymore, I sort of panicked because he never wanted to go into a nursing home. He was terrified. And so I needed to find a place that was just the perfect place for him. And I happened to hear from a home health care nurse that had I looked at the Tiffin house, and I said, I've not heard of it. And she said, well, it's two houses out in the country. And I thought, okay. And so I went and drove out here and saw these two beautiful homes in the country and was so impressed, couldn't wait to get home and call and make an appointment. And when I came, they opened the door and I just thought, this is it. I mean, it was like a home. It was like coming home, really. And so I came in and everybody was just so friendly. And so it was about a month, and then Andy was able to come. And I loved coming and visiting him because everybody was so friendly. It was just like really coming home. That's the way I felt. Loving, caring staff that were they were just so on with it. If you needed something, they were right there. And I mean, the nurse, Wynn, if I may mention her name, who is just the most wonderful person in the world. If you had a question, all you needed to do was sit down and talk to her, and she would explain everything to you. It was just a comfortable place to be, and I just love it. And I keep coming back because I did like everyone here. They were just wonderful.
Talk about your visits.
My visits, okay. My visits with Andy were great. I think the most fun thing was I remember there's a young lady who comes with a guitar and plays music and sings to him, and she would do the Air Force song and the Navy song and the Marines, and Andy was in the Navy. And I would look around at the residents, and they were singing those songs. They knew every word. And I mean, it just brought tears to your eyes because it was just wonderful. But the visits were great. Everybody made you feel at home, and I just can't say enough about it.
Children? Do you have children?
I do have children. I have 5 children.
And talk about their experiences here.
Well, 3 of them live in the Austin area, so they were able to come more often. And Andy was very careful. He did not want anyone to know that he was not knowing exactly who they were. He recognized their faces, and but he always, he just loved people coming to see him. He really liked that. So I don't know what else to say about the visits.
So when Andy was here, okay,
Yes.
talk about how that made you feel when you were at home.
Well, I missed him, of course, and Justin was very nice and said, come whenever you want. And so I did. I think I came probably twice a day, and just would sit and visit with him, and it was just comforting.
Worry-free?
Worry-free, definitely worry-free. Yes, when I brought him here, and he was here, well, the first 2 weeks, they asked you not to come so that he could get acclimated. And I was so surprised that when I got here and did my first visit, that he seemed very happy. He just seemed happy being here. And he would have conversations with the residents, and they would talk, and it was pleasant. So.
Wow. What would you tell somebody? Talk about how you would describe this place to somebody else who has to make this decision.
Well, I would say that it's it's like bringing them from their home to this home, because they had things in their room that reminded them of being at home, and when you walk in the front door, it's like a home. I mean, it's a home. The kitchen is there, the smells from the kitchen, the residents get to smell the smells, and they I would say so much that if you needed to put your loved one somewhere, they could not find a better place than the Tiffin house.